Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
What's up with you, bro?
Man, nothing much. Just sitting here. Just got situated. Just going.
Yeah. Well, I mean, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do, because it is.
I should probably turn this backwards because little story, not even for advertisement purposes, but little story about this. So I walk into a friendly neighborhood packaged liquor store, packaged liquor warehouse. Shout out to Randall's.
Right.
But so they got me. They was just like, yo, all right, this mug is exclusive and it's on sale.
Right.
I should have known. It was $14.99. I'm like, but exclusive though? Is it good?
Right.
It is good mixed with things. But because my birthday was the other day, I'm about to shoot it. We're going to see how that turns out.
Oh, yeah. Well, why not?
Let's go. Might as well go ahead and start out the podcast.
This is RVS.
Yes, sir.
Birthday, bro. The birthday dog. I know this man since third grade. Third grade, bro. Third grade. Kevin
like
Nash,
8 years
shout out
old,
to you.
Man.
It was because of you and Shawn Michaels and you choking 1, 2, 3 kid.
Shout out to Nash, man. That's wild how things come full circle, man. Like, just meeting Nash, being cool with him after that, man. We got to get him on the show pretty soon, man.
Yeah, if I would have told you we would have known Nash, you really get the hell out my damn face.
Who the hell is this nigga, man?
Salud. Well, good. But
that wasn't as terrible as I thought it was gonna be.
But my real cold open, I had a cold open. I didn't leave this on here, but I had a cold open.
Oh yeah. It's staying on here.
I'm at work at Super Ultra Mega Pro convenience store. Let's just say that. It's a Super Ultra Mega Pro convenience store. And apparently at Super Ultra Mega Pro convenience store, they were going to get an audit done today, so here I'm walking in with my bag and my computer in my bag, walking in and I'm wearing a mask.
Yep.
And it looks like I'm the guy that's doing the said audit at Super Ultra Mega Pro convenience store. So I hear the woman behind the counter say, "Hootie hoo!" And
oh no! Wait a minute! Hold on, that's the code for the killers. What happened?
So I didn't think that number, but like, wait a minute. Right, I started thinking like this is a call for the killers. And so I get to see, say, "Hey, how you doing? I'm a woo-de-woo-de-woo. I'm here to do what I need to do." It's like, "Oh, we thought you was the audit guy." Well, no, you're fine. Go ahead and do what you need to do. So they started talking about you remember that movie, The Neighbors?
Yes.
And apparently in The Neighbors, the fraternity next door would use Hootie Hoo to get a sign for the police was coming.
Yep.
But I'm black. I hear Hootie Hoo. I'm thinking there's something bad about to happen.
It ain't the police coming. It's the goons, them niggas coming.
So here's the cold part. I go back to my car to get what I need and come back. They do it again.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Do it again.
Wait. So
I'm the same person.
So wait, they forgot. Okay, time out. All right.
In 2 minutes. So
let me guess. This is a super ultra mega convenience store of white people.
Of course. Hootie hoo. Hootie hoo, these nuts, motherfucker.
They didn't realize that you was the same black person that walked out. They didn't walk back in. They thought you was two different niggas.
Hootie hoo.
We take what we want, and after we take Lex Luger and the Giant, we want the gold, sucker. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga. For you, nigga. For you, nigga.
We take what we want. We the realest in the business. We want the gold, sucker.
Hulk Hogan,
we coming for you, nigga. We take what we want. We the realest in the business. We want the gold, sucker.
Hulk Hogan,
we coming for you, nigga. We take what we want. We the realest in the business. We want the gold, sucker.
Hulk Hogan,
we coming for you, nigga. We take what we want. We the realest in the business. We want the gold, sucker.
Hulk Hogan,
we coming for you, nigga. Coming for you, nigga.
Hey man, Master P, C Murder, and Silk the Shocker will not be happy that they've been misappropriating Hootie Who because of that fucking. Hold up, I gotta talk about that movie, The Neighbors, real quick. We might have talked about it on here. I think we talked about it on here, but this is pre-SOLC Network, so we'll talk about it again. It's time for another one of these RVS rants.
Let's start off hot.
That movie, The Neighbors, is some bullshit, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
That movie, so if you're not familiar, that was that movie about the white people somehow not realizing that they moved next door to a frat house. Right. And it had a sequel. I think the first one wasn't it the first one a frat, and the second one was sorority or something like that, or the frat moved whatever. Anyway, if that was a movie with a black fraternity, like Alpha Phi Alpha or Phi Beta Sigma, Kappa Alpha Psi, Omega Psi Phi, even Iota Phi Theta, that movie would have been 5 minutes long. Because them white people would have moved in next to the house. They would have found out it was a frat house, and they would have called the police. Like the great John Witherspoon said in House Party, I'm calling the police.
Calling the police.
That movie would have been over. Niggas would have got arrested, kicked out of school, all that shit, just because they live next door. You want to know how I know that? Because it is. I ain't get kicked out of school.
Of course you did. Yeah.
But this is the rest of this is probably a story for the Patreon. But
sure.
Shout out to the homies at 485 Foxfire in Columbia, Missouri. At our house, we had two very, very legendary parties where the police got called on us, and Columbia, Missouri had a new ordinance where if you had music playing at a certain decibel, and you had more than 11 people in your house, they would call that a nuisance. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing. What they would do for the nuisance, the what you would get in trouble for, you had to pay, each person that lived in the house had to pay the city of Columbia $1,000.
Fuck that.
For a nuisance violation.
No, fuck that. No, we not. You know what? Them silent parties, get your headphones on. We gonna find a way to do it.
So here's what we did on the slide. Man, we gonna talk about wrestling eventually, I promise. But here's what we did on the slide. So it was 4 of us that lived in the house. Basically, we just nominated one person to just basically get jammed up, and then we just split it.
Oh, okay.
So we didn't have, we didn't spend all that money.
Right.
It was even so bad that I feel like we were one of the first people to actually get jammed up by the ordinance.
Right.
We were in the court in the city of Columbia with one of the roommates because we was all gonna pay it. We was in the court, and the judge, now we sitting there listening to all the trials of the day. There was one dude who whooped a nigga's ass at the hospital. He had beat some dude's ass at the hospital. Well, he had sent him to the hospital, came back and tried to finish the job.
Right.
This man got a sentence of $75 fine and community service. There was some other cats that had stole like $300 worth of merchandise from Walmart. They was like, bet you got $75 and whatever else you got. The judge got to our case. He was like, oh, nuisance law. This is like one of those new laws.
Right.
He was like, how do you plead? We were dumb. We didn't go in there with no lawyer. We were just like, we did it, guilty. And he was like, okay, cool. Your sentence is $1,000. That's what the judge said. $1,000.
Right.
Dog, all the people in the courtroom like gasped. Everybody, even the nigga that beat the nigga ass at the hospital was like, damn. Oh yeah, word to the wise. The Neighbors movie, 5 minutes long. Fuck y'all.
Of course it was.
All right, man. So we gonna get it started off. My name is RVS. I gave you that long-winded story just to get my rent off. Man, y'all can find me at FrenchISO6 on all social media. That's FRANCHICE06. And the co-host right here is
the number AETD_R.
Ooh, with the misdirection going, you got a drink. Like, hey, yeah. Check this out.
Hey, if you don't know by now, you don't know. Just go all the number AETD_R.
Man, yes, we are out here, man. Make sure y'all follow us. We are on Instagram, Twitter at WCFYcast. Man, we put the call out for listener comments, questions, all that, and man, y'all responded. Y'all responded, so we about to
appreciate that. Hey, man, follow us on social media. Follow us on like RVS said with the email account, man. We like talking to you guys. No matter we agree or disagree, it don't matter, man. We want the smoke.
we want all the smoke, and we're gonna bring the smoke right back. So let's get into the listener comments that we had. So shout out. So this is a comment on when I posted the last episode where the Peacock Royal Rumble episode, where we mentioned at the very beginning that we had gotten censored in like a bunch of countries, right? So we had to tone it down a bit. Side note, that ain't gonna work this time because we already drinking. Damn. Sorry, Sri Lanka, all the places.
Hey, people, I'm about to let you. I have a funny feeling. Episode 37 is about to be an episode you will not forget.
No. But shout out to the homie KG Hype 313. That's a Detroit brother right there, man.
Okay.
So he commented on that post, and I quote, "Man, fuck them other countries. Keep going in."
What's his name?
KG Hype 313.
KG Hype 313. If we ever have an exclusive Patreon tier that's a high level, you're getting free access.
Yeah, you want us, man. You in there, brother. We appreciate you for coming in and telling it like it is, man. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next comment. So this is on the Lance Storm thinks finishing moves are dumb episode that we had. This was on YouTube. This is Lefty Griswold on YouTube, and they said that's funny that Lance Storm says that when he has one of the worst finishers ever. And they also had a question. They said, also, do you think the Nation of Domination could come back? Could they make a black sellout? Wait, hold up. I read this wrong. Hold up. These are two questions.
Could they make a black person sell out the state? I got you.
No. Here's it. Do you think the Nation of Domination could come back? And could they make a black sellout version of that?
Oh, okay.
So basically, like the Nation of Domination, but like remember, okay, this is gonna be a deep cut for a lot of wrestling fans. But remember when Chavo Guerrero Jr. for like a month came out and his name was Kerwin White, right. And he was a fake white man. Like let's say the Nation of Domination version of that. All right, number one, do you think the Nation of Domination should come back? Let's answer that one first.
I think you're seeing it, and I think you're seeing it with the Hurt Business. I think that is the evolution of the Nation of Domination, man.
Yeah,
bro. I keep forgetting the name. What's his dude?
Lefty Griswold.
Lefty Griswold. If you haven't been on Instagram at all today, do yourself a favor and look up the remix to the Hurt Business theme song on Spotify with MVP cuts one of the coldest bars I think I've heard a wrestler ever cut.
Yeah. He got multiple bars on it. Like first, I knew MVP was rapping, but I ain't know he had bars like that.
Right.
Like I know the one you talking about. The I only ride for red and yellow when it's Patrick Mahomes. Now, side note, this is pre-Super Bowl.
Right.
This is pre-Super Bowl.
But still, I mean, that's a direct shot. No, this was after the Legends Raw. It had to be after the Legends Raw.
That was after the Legends Raw. That was right after Legends Raw. So yeah, that was a direct shot at Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
going for Hulk Hogan neck, just like we do on this here podcast.
Yep. So remember back in the day, back that time, people where Hulk Hogan was on Twitter talking about some. Yeah, man. I don't know if it was a Twitter or if it was a video, but he said, "Yeah, man. It's just I'm just back here. I don't want your spot. My time's up. That's it." And then what's the girl from AEW?
That was Big Swole. That was Big Swole.
Yeah. And Big Swole tweeted out and said, Hulk, I don't think that's what they're mad at you.
She said that's not what they mad at you about, Terry.
That's not it, Hulk.
she called that man by his government name, which also, I mean, come on, man. Big Swole is extended Hurt Business, man. She in AEW, but her husband Hurt Business. She Hurt Business. Come on, man. Come on now.
But so, yeah, I think you're seeing the evolution up. So I guess the answer would be no. But you're seeing it on screen right now, just an evolved version.
Yeah.
I would wish somehow MVP gets into the Elimination Chamber and somehow gets that strap because like he's hot right now. That'll set that group out and then crank them up. Have them be like old school horsemen coming out beating the crap out of people just because they can.
Exactly. I mean, like you know, kayfabe aside, man. Like I likened this before to when MVP started Beatdown Clan with him, Kenny King, and Bobby Lashley, of course, where you could tell MVP is taking that OG role, where he's taking younger wrestlers under his wing, all these wrestlers that have been overlooked and all that. And you can tell that it's real in a way of, you can tell MVP has that mouthpiece backstage, as well as on the mic. So he's positioning his cats, you got the Raw Tag Team Champions, the US champion, you probably do need one more championship in the Hurt Business, but not only that, but they've been getting other black people on TV, Apollo Crews, Ricochet, R-Truth. They've been getting all black people on TV. So, hey man, like, we met MVP, super cool dude. One thing you can not say about that man is that he ain't riding for the culture. Flat out.
No, flat out. Definitely rides for the culture. And dude, I already knew he rode for the culture when he came down when the Ferguson riots happened. And I'm sorry. It wasn't a riot. I'm not trying to make this political. We're from St. Louis. That wasn't a riot. We know what the fuck a riot is when motherfuckers took PTO to go fucking commit treason. That was a riot.
That was a riot.
We were protesting.
Here, we gotta say it. We gotta say it perfectly. We gotta say it actually right. When Mike Brown was murdered by the police.
There you go.
That's when people say Ferguson. When Mike Brown was murdered by the police. We about to get hella censored in India.
Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is.
But let's get into that second question though. Do you think that WWE would make a black sellout version of the Nation of Domination? So like maybe First, okay, what was the name? What can we say is the sellout version of the Nation of Domination?
The sellout version of the Nation of Domination. We might get kicked off of me saying this. The combo meters is the sellout.
It'll have to be something like the Respectability Brothers or something like that.
Hold on to your seats. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna say it because she might come. No, I ain't gonna say that. She might. I'll text it to you because I really don't feel comfortable telling you that.
Okay. I ain't gonna say it out loud. I'm gonna read it.
Shit. I'm not gonna say that, but because I know she want the smoke. The blah blah. Because I'm trying to
bleepity bleep bleep.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey,
I turned real quick.
No. I mean, hey, listen. We try not to get censored in America. We can be censored.
We would get censored in America. I say this.
They be like, "Yo, we censoring y'all in St. Louis."
But I just that's.
Bruh. Okay, I ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna describe it. I ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna describe it. Okay. So picture this. Picture this in your mind. Picture this in your very popular a female political correspondent that is very, very, very anti-black, who is very, very self-hating, if you will, baby. We gotta get Dusty Rhodes on it. So check this out. So we got a black woman that is a very, very self-hating baby, but and she goes on Twitter and she says all of these things. And imagine for a minute if she ran for president, baby. If she ran for president and there were some wrestlers that were part of her political campaign, baby. I'll let you think about what that is. It's money.
Goodness.
It's money, baby.
I ain't been drinking enough. Sure, yeah. Let's move on.
Moving on. Shout out to Lefty Griswold for that one. If we get censored in a bunch of countries, we blaming you.
Yeah.
All right. So we got one comment from Zachary Williams Jr. Shout out to Zachary Williams Jr. on Instagram. So we're gonna talk about this a little bit later, but shout out to Daryl who let us know this morning, actually. Yep. But Reginald, the sommelier for Carmella, is actually a St. Louis native.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, he is a St. Louis native.
What high school he go to?
You know what? Before we drop into that last comment, or the last comment that we have, let's go ahead and jump into You Can't Spell Wrestling Without STL.
There it is.
Let's do it.
Right into it.
Yo, shout out to the homie Reginald, man. I had no idea he's from the city, man. You hella cool with us. So Reginald, real name is hold up. Where we at? We down at the bottom. So his real name is Sidney Iking Bateman, right? St. Louis's own from Beaumont.
Oh, wow.
Beaumont High School, Northside, like Northside, real St. Louis, right?
Real St. Louis. Yeah.
Yes. So he is a former acrobat with Cirque du Soleil before he came to WWE. He actually went to school for acrobatics, right? Up in Montreal. He went to he went to the National Circus School up there in Montreal, and he is an actual sommelier.
Oh, he really is a sommelier.
He really is a sommelier. So, but my beef though, and maybe I'm wrong. Reginald, if you listening, correct me if I'm wrong. We might have to bring the brother on the show too, just so you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, we got to before everybody else do.
Exactly right. We gotta bring him on now. But they got Carmella drinking champagne. I thought a sommelier was just for wine. You know what I'm saying? But maybe it's the whole thing of champagne you drink in America ain't really champagne, it's sparkling wine. So maybe WWE's weaving that in there. But he was also formerly known as Akeem Young at the Performance Center, and he was in the Performance Center class that included Mercedes Martinez and Jake Atlas. So Mercedes Martinez, who was in Retribution before they decided we don't need two women, we just gonna act like this never happened. Right. But yeah, man, shout out to the homie Reginald, man. Did not know he from the city. But yeah, we got to show much love to him for that.
I had no idea. That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
We got to put that on the docket. Daryl, we want him.
we gonna go ahead and send that template out to him, see if we can get him on for an interview. Last but not least, though, we got a listener comment, and this one's from a very close friend of the podcast, the third man, if you will, Meal Ticket.
Meal Ticket, what's up, Meal Ticket?
Shout out to Meal Ticket, man. So he asked 3 questions actually.
All right.
So first question: was Silk the Shocker's best song MVP's theme song?
That's a possibility. That is definitely up for debate.
I would say it's up for debate. I would say maybe it might be number 3 or 4, right?
Okay.
I gotta say, it ain't my fault.
Good question.
That was a very good question. He got some good ass questions. One I'm gonna leave strictly to you, but that question is good. But Silk got It Ain't My Fault, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
It ain't my fault, and you might have to count It Ain't My Fault and the remix as two separate ones.
Right.
Number 3, this is my pick. It might not be anybody else's pick, but remember the Silk the Shocker record when on the cover when he climbing out the TV, and it is just called the Shocker song, where he say 1, 2, 3, Silk a G. I know the rap, I know the dope game like I know Mount ABCs. Come on, man. Jams. Oh, jams. That's a jam to me.
Yeah, that was cool.
It's some ignorant shit, man. So this next question from Meal Ticket. What's up? No, not this one yet. Well, it is. It's for both of us. I actually had to do research on it, so don't feel crazy when you hear that. Okay. But the second question: did Bill Watts have more black champions than Vince McMahon?
Now, no. Well, no, champions.
Yeah. So he didn't specify.
Yeah.
The way I interpreted it was just like major titles in the territories that they book. Now, like you say, if we talk about all champions, it's impossible because Vince has
right.
had champions all over.
Right.
Major titles. Like I guess
Singles
the
or tag?
major title.
Singles,
major singles title.
Okay, let's just stick it world heavy. Let's just
world heavy, WWF.
So we know Vince only had 2.
Yep.
No, wait, no. We said world heavy. Okay, so there's Mark Henry,
yep,
Booker T, Rock, Kofi Kingston. Okay, are we counting the ECW championship? We count it?
I guess, man.
Okay, Ezekiel Jackson, so that's 5.
Ezekiel and Bobby Lashley.
6.
Yeah.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's it. Now,
Ron Simmons didn't get
Ron Simmons did win the WCW championship with Bill Watts' booking.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, who else?
So I actually had to look this up. So if we look at Mid-South, right? So Mid-South was part of the NWA. So they didn't have their own world championship, right? But if we're looking, this is strictly on a technicality. If we're looking at the top title in Mid-South, right? Bill Watts actually had 3 other black champions.
Ooh.
So he had Junkyard Dog. Junkyard Dog was the champion in 1983, and he was under a mask. So there was a storyline where Junkyard Dog got suspended, and he came back under a mask, right? But he had the Mid-South. So it was the Mid-South North American Championship was their top title, right?
Okay.
So Junkyard Dog had it 3 times. Arnie Ladd also had the Mid-South North American Championship, I think 4 or 5 times, right?
Okay.
So this last one was a deep dive, and I actually had to look him up.
Damn.
There's this brother named Armand Hussein.
Okay.
Armand Hussein in 1974 was also the Mid-South North American Championship. And basically, the gimmick that they gave him was, as you could tell, they made this brother, he a brother, like flat out, straight up brother. They made him into Middle Eastern whatever. But I want to say Armand Hussein was actually the first black champion that Bill Watts made, the first black wrestler that Bill Watts made champion. So it was so when Mill Ticket asked the question, I was like, man, there's no way that Bill Watts made black people champion. He actually made
we just talked about
black people champion. Yeah, exactly. Right. We just talked about that last episode. So he made quite a few black people champion, man. So
okay,
that was actually enlightening for me. I actually had to do research on that while I was cooking dinner tonight.
Yeah, all right.
So last question. This is for you because I ain't touching it with a 10-foot pole.
I know where it's going.
Last question. Do light-skinned chicks text back?
I don't want to touch this question. No, see, you tried to set me up. No, fuck that. Nope. You ain't getting this on fucking video. Fuck it. Or the Patreon. That stays right in here. I'm not answering that, Milton. Thank you. Nice try, motherfucker. And I can call you motherfuckers. I know who you is. And yeah, I did say who you is. Nope. I'm not answering that. I just got a distinguished position with a certain organization, and I need all the support I can get, and I am not answering that question. No. Yep. No. No, Milton. Nah, bruh. Nice try. Nice try. You try again, motherfucker. Not answering that. I plead the 5th.
There you go. Smart man. Because I was like, nope.
You will not have that on the internet. No. Hell no. I'm going to say it. I love all my women, all my black women, every shade, color, and creed. There it is. There's your answer, Milton. Nice try, motherfucker. I love you, Milton. You know that.
That's our dude. That's the only reason why you can come on and act something crazy like that.
He snuck that in there because he knows it's some bullshit.
He just slid that. It was 2 really hard hitting questions. Just slid that one in there.
Nope, not getting in that. Nope, nice try. And nope. And that's why you gave it to me. I'm like, no, hell no.
Oh yeah, I was like, nope, bump, set, spike.
I don't even know what you're talking about. It's like it's both ours down in my house.
All right, man. Moving on. So we got little bit of sad news, man. You know, I say this every other episode, man, but we had to give a rest in peace shout out to Butch Reed.
Yep.
Butch Reed, man, classic black wrestler.
Make him non-black y'all segment this week too. Yep.
Oh yeah. He's definitely on black y'all segment, man. The natural / hacksaw Butch Reed, right?
Right.
Hacksaw. Put a pin in that. We coming back to it on the black y'all segment now.
Okay.
So we gonna talk about all that, man. He actually has ties to Mid-South, but the one thing we're gonna talk about before we move on. So Butch Reed was really involved in current pro wrestling. Not even involved, but he was paying attention. Okay. He was shouting out a lot of brothers in pro wrestling right now. One of which is Powerhouse Will Hobbs over in AEW, right?
Yep.
So, Black Wrestling Alliance are folks out in the UK on Instagram, Black Wrestling Alliance. Make sure you follow them on Instagram.
Yes,
they posted and said that it is said that the man known for his intimidating size and presence was a big fan of Will Hobbs, talking about Butch Reed.
Okay.
Dave Meltzer tweeted that Reed's family reached out to the AEW star after Butch Reed passed to let him know that whenever he would appear on TV, Butch Reed would look at the TV and say, "That's the new hacksaw right there."
Okay. Wow. That's a hell of a rub to get. Yeah.
Hell of a rub. That's straight from the OG, man. Like, you know, he was wrestler back in the 70s. Also, we were just talking about this other brother just a second ago, but MVP wrote a really, really dope tribute to Butch Reed on Instagram. So he said, and I quote, "The natural, the hacksaw, Doom, an inspiration to me. I saw that he posted one of the pics of all of the Hurt Business on his IG. I had no idea. I didn't get a chance to thank him. He knew he helped pave the way. I'm sure this made him extremely proud. I'm glad that I got a chance to tell him how much I appreciated him and his influence on me. Rest in power, Butch Reed." So yeah, man, Butch Reed was paying attention. He was out here giving flowers to the brothers that are out here doing their thing. So shout out to him, man.
Hey man, before we keep going, I have to show this clip, man. Let me log in. I have to show this clip. Oh, I don't want to show that. I'm sorry, that's my Instagram. I can't show that. I can't show that. Good Lord. Damn. Where is that at? Where is it at? I think I told you. Yeah. All right. Go ahead. If you all haven't followed The Godfather on Instagram, do yourself a favor.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Yeah, you got to make sure you follow The Godfather on Instagram. This one here is a doozy. Go ahead. You got it.
From Instagram where he was on a podcast, and well, you'll figure it out. This is from Charles Wright on Instagram, aka The Godfather, Papa Sean.
Never.
Well, here we go, y'all.
They're enjoying my smoke. Look at me. I never.
Hey, but check out how fast dude ran though. What? So they show the whole thing.
He was out the building before he gone.
He gone.
How come you ran away?
How come you ran away?
Oh, because he ain't want his ass whooped. That man was trying to enjoy his smoke and got chopped out his chair, man.
Oh my God. Man, I ain't never heard nobody get chopped that hard in my life, bro. Shout out God. And then I actually commented on it. He responded back laughing, LOL, but that shit was beyond fucking funny, dude.
Oh, that is hilarious, man. That was hilarious. Oh my gosh. But we gotta, in more hilarious news, let's go ahead and switch into the ratchetness of this TV show or podcast, or whatever.
Now we're not going too far to the you fucked up, because we know. I think we had a consent. We ain't even gotta. We know who's getting that shit this week.
You know what? We got a lot of people that's eligible this week, though. We actually got a lot of people eligible.
Nominees.
We got nominees. We got one certified on Goddamn Award.
Yeah,
we got one certified.
Yeah, it's certified.
But we got a couple awards, but like the nominees, I'm just gonna put them in a regular show because the last one is that bad.
Oh, God, no.
It's that bad. So first John Jones Award nominee for this episode is Lars Sullivan.
Yeah. Well, okay. I know he got let go, but I didn't read everything else. So I'm pretty sure he probably snapped.
No,
let's put it. The conditions were right for him to say some of the things because the political landscape of this country has drastically changed, and that might have sparked some stuff inside him to say a couple of things that you really ain't supposed to say. Did that have something to do with it?
No, actually, no. This motherfucker just didn't show up for work. He just did. Lars Sullivan repeatedly no-showed WWE TV tapings before he was released. As noted, it was revealed by PW Insider that WWE quietly released Sullivan back in January. Last month. So Dave Meltzer noted on the Figure 4 Wrestling online message board that at one point, WWE chairman and CEO really wanted to push Lars, but that changed over time. Lars reportedly no-showed WWE TV tapings before he was released. Now, there's no word on when Lars actually no-showed, but WWE was working on a new storyline with him in late October and November before he disappeared from TV for the last time. His last match came on the October 23rd SmackDown show when he defeated Chad Gable. He defeated Jeff Hardy the week before that, which was his TV return match. And that was that match when they kept what they keep calling him. They kept calling him Michael Cole kept calling him something that like a freak. They kept saying he was a freak.
Right.
Basically alluding to the fact that he was in adult movies. He had been in adult movies before. Adult movies. You don't say that. But he came back. Michael Cole would not stop calling him a freak. And yeah, basically like Lars spoke with Fightful Select one afternoon on an interview and confirmed the departure, noting that he was surprised that WWE didn't announce it themselves. Lars chalked the release up to WWE being nice about everything, and he was very complimentary of how the company handled his departure. He added that they released him with compassion and honesty. Now, hold up.
Oh, yeah. Get him.
Now, hold up. So,
let's go.
This guy that, the fact that he was in adult movies, that's fine. That's cool. He was in adult movies. Adult movies. That ain't, that's fine. That's fine. Do your thing. Do your thing, Playboy. But they found out that this man was on weightlifting forums and basically hella racist and hella sexist, not only back in the day, but also recently. He was actually recently racist and sexist. So that's why Rated R, like you immediately went to, he probably said something crazy about, taking PTO to commit treason. Time out. Yeah. What if Lars Sullivan took PTO to commit treason?
That's what I was going. That's what, bro. That's exactly where I was going.
They said they fired him in January, right? Where was Lars Sullivan on January 6th? Probably in the nation's capital, committing treason.
Hey. If Las Vegas makes that a bet odd, like your chances of winning are pretty good. They're pretty good. I would bet it. Lars Sullivan, I went to NXT and Lars Sullivan told me to shut up for no fucking reason. Probably because I was black. Combo be there.
We about to hit a 21 hit combo, actually.
Yeah, that was a good one there. That was a real good one.
Man, oh man. So yeah, Lars Sullivan got his ass fired because he ain't show up for work. Probably because he was at the Capitol
he called
PTO to commit treason.
Yeah, I'm not coming to work today.
But his dumb ass didn't even realize that WWE don't give you PTO.
No, they don't. He just said, I'm not going. I'm just gonna go up to him. Hey man, let's go move on. It's getting off the rails again.
Well,
Like this episode kind of going like it made that left turn where episode 30, what episode 30, what 34?
Yeah, 30, 34, 35, one of them.
It just made the left going that way. So let's keep going.
Well, you know, I'm gonna say this next one ain't gonna make it no better. So and I'm gonna blame this on him because he's dating her. But Ricochet girlfriend, Kacy Catanzaro, right?
Ricochet, what's with your choice of women, man? Like,
Man.
let's stop.
Yeah, let's stop right there.
Let's stop right there, man. There's a pattern here, okay? The first chick, right? You know what I'm saying? She done made dookie tapes. It would
Yo, ex-girl was out here making dookie tapes. Like, let's just say that your ex-girl was out here making dookie tapes.
According to, see, I don't want y'all to think we the ones spreading this shit, but according to the podcast on Jim Cornette's show that had the audio footage of said wrestling woman dropping dookie tape. I don't want no credit. Me and ROD and RVS do not have any, what they say in NFL without the express written consent. But you don't have our express written consent, motherfuckers, that we said that.
do not cite the WeCominForYouCast as a source. I might put this as a disclaimer at the bottom. Do not cite the WeCominForYouCast as a source for Tessa Blanchard making dookie tapes. But check this out. So Ricochet's current girlfriend, Kacy Catanzaro, she is in NXT as well. So not only was she just out here at the Super Bowl without a mask on, she was out in these Super Bowl streets without a mask on. And it's Florida. It's Florida. You know, Florida be out here wilding. Florida be out here wilding. They act like Rona ain't a thing, you know. They wilding. But so she was posting pictures on social media, and just so happens that one of her friends in the picture of her out kicking it at the Super Bowl with no mask, just so happens that one of her friends is one of the people who took PTO to commit treason. And like, I'm not saying that as like, listen, hold up. I'm not saying that as a, you know, it's conjecture, like literally,
hey man,
out here taking PTO to commit treason.
Usually where there's smoke, I'm just saying, hey.
When there's smoke, there's fire.
I'm just saying.
That's all I'm saying. When there's smoke, there's fire.
It's usually fire or weed.
Which in that case is both. Yeah, basically. So I'm gonna just edit it in. Basically, there's two pictures where somebody tweeted it, where they took a screen cap of Kacy Catanzaro and her friends at the Super Bowl, and then another screen cap of two of the people who were taking PTO to commit treason at the Capitol on January 6th. What you got on Ricochet's choice of women?
Oh man, stop. Yeah, bro. You gotta think it. Nah, don't do that. Wait, so Ricochet's black, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my God. So you dated somebody who's, well, I know that's not your girl, but she's friends. Well, you know what? To Ricochet's defense, he probably was like, I don't like that motherfucker. She probably, I'm giving Ricochet benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Back in my time, let me stop. See, yeah, let me stop. I say something I had no business saying. Let me stop. I'm about to say some shit.
We got to take another one.
Myself. See, man, you helped me out with old boy. Yeah, thank you for recommending that for me, because that just helped just a few seconds ago. Yes. On that note, salute. Salute on that note. I was about to say something I had no business putting out here. Salute. And no, Terrell, fuck you. Left hand, motherfucker.
There you go. I mean, but hold up. You can't really bull moose on a show. We can't talk about bull moose because everybody ain't in bull moose on the show.
See, now all y'all gonna be in it.
Listen. If you don't know what bull moose is and you want to be in it, email us at WeCominForYouCast. I will send you an email about what bull moose is, and we will continue it. You will be in the game forever. So anyway, back to Ricochet's choice of women, man. I'm gonna agree with you, man. Like, yo, let's just say, yo, that was one of the friends he ain't like. Yeah. That was one of the friends. There's probably one of the friends that be talking the most shit. Mm-hmm. She probably like, you know what, girl, you know, that's why you need to stop messing with these black dudes, because you know, if she was back, if she was at the Capitol, she's probably saying some shit like that. You need to stop messing with these black dudes.
Probably was, yeah. Probably was. And low key was probably trying to get Ricochet on God and them. And I don't know who them is.
I don't even know who them is. Moving on.
Yeah, man. We met Ricochet in the booth.
Yeah.
In New Orleans.
We did. We met him in the.
There was a. Damn. Okay, we'll give you this one, y'all. But the rest on it, because we've been drinking this shit.
There you go.
We're in the booth with Nash, right? Like, no. First of all, I don't even know how the fuck we got up there. How did we get up? Like, I think.
Oh, we walked up. So here's the thing. So we was out. This is in New Orleans, right?
Right.
And this might be the banner of the episode. So we in New Orleans. We kicking it. We were at this bar, and Nash had just got done talking on stage, just basically like turn the Young Bucks a new one because they be throwing up too sweet. Now we're gonna get to that. We're gonna put a pin in that one because we're gonna come back to that one as well.
Yes, sir.
So, he's come back and just like, hey man, that ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. So he goes up to VIP. We're kicking it. Now the VIP is in a terrace above the club, right?
You gotta go way in the cut, and it's a security guard standing right there by the steps. So you can't just walk your ass in there. You had to have some type of damn wristband and shit. All of that.
Yeah. Right. So we was just like, you know what? We ain't gonna press Nash, man. We gonna we just gonna, we're gonna chill out down here amongst the people first. And then eventually
when you see,
we gonna see you when you see you. Yeah. Hold on just a second. Hold on.
Oh,
I might just, you know what? I got one on that one. Hold on, wait. I gotta take this is gonna get us I gotta take one on that one.
Oh boy. Yeah. Your wife might not like me anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to figure out why, go to at WCFY on Instagram. This is gonna be what we just edited out is gonna be a WCFY exclusive.
Yeah.
On Instagram. Yeah. Salud. All right, so back what we talking about. Okay, so yeah. So we were at this club in New Orleans, Nash in VIP, which is in the terrace of the club, right? So we like, hey, we're gonna let him do his thing, we're gonna mingle amongst people. So we got up there because we were like eventually like, hey man, let's go holler at Nash.
Right.
Now, shout out to the homie Doug. Basically, Nash is used to us bringing like one extra person that he don't know every year. Because it's almost as if it's the confirmation that we know Nash, right?
Right. Like for real, like wrestling fans, like if you don't know us. If we were to walk up to you and like, yeah, I'm cool with Nash and I got his phone number, you sound like a fucking mark. Like that, right. I would think you're a fucking mark. Right. So every year we take pride in proving said motherfucker that comes with us wrong.
Right. And you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. The only reason why I ain't pulled the trigger on asking him to be on the show yet is because I don't want him to think like, oh man, these motherfuckers been buttering me up to come on the podcast. We've known him for like 10 years almost.
Yeah.
I'm still just like, man, I don't know if I want to ask him, dog. He famous, man. I ain't really trying to do. But anyway, so we roll up and we just like, yo, we go to the security guard like, hey, we're Nash's boys. Can we go up and holler at him?
Right.
The security guard goes upstairs to confirm with Nash. Now, mind you, our boy Doug rolls with us.
Yep.
We turn around, our boy Doug ain't there. He gone.
Yep.
We like, all right, well, shit, he'll find us.
Right.
So we come back now. Rewind back. When we first get to the party is in a different venue, and Nash is signing autographs. Nash is signing people autographs and shit. We walk in, we like, hey, what's up, dog?
No, we didn't even know. We didn't even say nothing.
That's right. We ain't say nothing. We walk in. We was like this. That's right. This fool Nash had pens. He was signing autographs. He was just like, man, I'll be back. He put his pen and his pad down. It was just like,
he stopped his whole autograph signing.
The whole autograph to holler at us. We was just like, damn. And he was just like, hey, that's when he said, hey man, y'all bring somebody new every year, man. So that's what it is. It's me, Rated R, Bill Ticket, Just Incredible, and our homie Doug, right?
Yep.
So we go to the security guard, and it's just me, Rated R, Meal Ticket, and Just Incredible.
Yep.
So dude goes upstairs, the security guard goes upstairs, he comes back down. He said, well, Nash said it was 5 of y'all. Where y'all boy at? So Nash took note of, oh shit, it's okay, it's 5 of y'all.
Right, it's always 5.
it's always 5 of us. He was like, it's only 4, because the security guard probably said, hey, it's 4 people downstairs. He was like, nah, man, it's 5 of them. Where the other cat at? He told the security guard, go find a boy.
Go find the dude.
Go find a boy and bring him upstairs. Which apparently, so it was in New Orleans. So we went to that one, the preservation bar, like the voodoo bar, at the end of Bourbon Street, and had them purple drinks, which I forgot what they was called. We had them purple drinks, so it had cats toe up.
Exactly.
It had cats toe up, right? So Doug was handling being toe up, and Nash made the security guard go find Doug to bring him upstairs so we could chill.
So I know this is a long-winded story, people, but the crux of this story, I'm not gonna go into the details, but there was workers in the VIP.
Yep.
From some I think a reputable organization down there.
In New Orleans, yeah.
And one of them was the World Heavyweight Champions of said organization.
Yeah.
So Nash sits down, and there's couches and stuff, and these cats are there. And Nash gets, and we were cool. We were just happy to be up there. We were chilling.
Yeah. We posted, we chilling, we drinking,
cool.
you know.
Nash goes and grabs the security guard. He says, hey, I don't know who these motherfuckers, but those my boys. Get them out of here.
he said, get them out of here so my boys can sit down.
I'm like,
me and Ray are looking at each other like.
I said to Ray, I was like, hey man, we gonna have to fight these dudes, and we probably gonna lose. And you was like, well,
we gonna go down swinging. Fuck it, we gonna go down swinging.
I'm like, you right. I mean, shit. All right.
We were like, shit. I know. I'm about to say me and you know street fighting. Meal Ticket is a black belt in karate. Just Incredible is the little sneaky motherfucker that.
Them some big motherfuckers. They was
because when Nash said that, they immediately they didn't look at Nash. They looked at us, and I was just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I was just like, hey, that's my boy. I don't know, nigga. So, I ain't take no bumps, but you know.
So now more and more of those stories about Nash being in charge of booking start to become a little bit more. I'm fucking with you, Nash. Shout out to you, bro.
Hey, shout out to Nash, man. You know what? I'm gonna send. We gonna send him this clip in a text message or something like that, man. We gonna make sure that we get Nash on in 2021.
Right.
Let's do that. And you know what? Even if we get Nash on, we probably gonna only be able to take 30 minutes out of it and put it up. Other than that, it's gonna be us chilling, drinking, and talking shit.
That's cool. That's cool. You talk about just random shit and just put the record on. We just talk. We ain't even gotta talk about pro wrestling.
Yeah, we not. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We not gonna talk about pro wrestling most of the time. Anyway, so let's move on. Let's talk about some more OGs, man. We talked about Undertaker last week, couple weeks ago, calling the product soft, right? Mm-hmm. Well, somebody, Stone Cold Steve Austin was in an interview talking about the state of pro wrestling in 2021 very, very recently, last week, actually. So WWE Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austin was a guest on ESPN First Take Tuesday to promote the new season of Straight Up Steve Austin and to preview the Super Bowl. So right before the Super Bowl, of course.
And that's a good. I watched that show, y'all. It's actually pretty entertaining.
Straight Up Steve Austin, yeah. Straight Up Steve Austin is a dope show. I mean, it's everything. It's everything that makes Stone Cold.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. That's how you know Steve Austin is the cat that he said he was back in. That it ain't no kayfabe with him. Like he goes out, he's that same dude, flat out.
Yep, that's him.
So during the show, Stephen A. Smith brought up the fact that professional wrestling had changed drastically since the 1980s and 1990s. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith too, man. I know people feel some kind of way about Stephen A., but shout out to Stephen A.
I fuck with him, dog.
I fuck with Stephen A., man.
Yeah.
When asked to comment on the state of pro wrestling in 2021, Austin said that the product is more athletic but different to the bygone era, right? So Stone Cold says, and I quote, "You're in a spot You're spot on in saying that today is a different era. It's a more athletic product. The guys and girls are better athletes than we were.
Right.
Growing up, I was a big fan of promotions such as NWA, Mid-South, and WCCW, as well as the Attitude Era. We really pushed the envelope creatively. I just think that the business was a lot more protected back then, and it was a grittier product, which is what I thrive on. Austin went on to praise WWE current superstar, for performing through the pandemic, right? He said that said, all due respect to the men and women of WWE for working through the pandemic without crowds. When you watch the football games, even with 25% capacity crowds, those fans really affect your performance.
Yep.
This is especially true in pro wrestling because that's how you get your feedback in your decision-making process, which is real.
Right.
I miss the crowds, but yes, it's a different product today.
Yep.
So what you got on Stone Cold Steve Austin giving his opinion of the product today?
He's exactly 100% right. There's no doubt that they're better athletes than what they were back in the day. There's no question. They know it. I mean, look at all the shit they do in the ring, man. Like, you wasn't seeing all that back in the day. You saw maybe few between people doing that shit. Not everybody's. A hurricanrana is a regular ass. It's a standard ass move. Like, I'm willing to think that you can't even get in WWE if you can't do a hurricanrana. I don't give a fuck if you 6 foot, 7 foot, 13, 400 pounds. Your ass got to do a hurricanrana. But, no, he's right, man. They're more athletic. The product has changed, but I think what Austin would agree with me on is I don't think that the psychology of it has. And that's always my crux of what I talk about on this podcast that y'all hear me say every week. And I'm sure he will agree. The athleticism has changed, but I think that a lot of the new guys, they try to say that because of the high athleticism and the spot fest, and not even this, I don't mean that as just disrespect, but just because they're more athletic, that the audience's attention is more towards the action in the ring. I don't necessarily agree with that. Yeah. I still think you need stories to complement what goes on in the ring. Because if you have those solid stories, it's phenomenal. Here's one thing, and it's funny that you said Austin. I go on Facebook sometimes, just look through the video thing, and they pulled up when Austin attacked the NWO.
Yep.
And there's one thing that they don't do that you don't see in WWE no more is just having a storyline continue throughout the entire episode of Raw and SmackDown.
Yes.
So like this entire episode, it started off with him driving up with his pickup truck with a damn tire iron and beating the shit out of Nash, Scott Hall, and Hulk Hogan. Yep. And then he kidnapped Nash and Hogan were running away, right?
Right.
And they locked themselves in the office, and they lost Scott Hall. Well, Scott Hall got kidnapped by Austin, and the whole episode was Austin interrogating him, taping his mouth up, and rolling him around in a motherfucking chair. And they don't do that anymore.
They don't do that.
They don't
anymore.
have stories going through the entire episode, and I think that's lost.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's something that they should steer away from. I really think if they focus on doing that type of stuff again, it will probably get some of these fans that they're trying to get to watch. So.
For sure.
Austin's 100% right. Yeah, the business has evolved. They're way more look at Bianca Belair, look at Charlotte Flair, look at AJ Styles, look at Ricochet. Look at these guys, man. They're stout, bro. They're studs, bro. They're solid athletes.
Yep.
But just because you just an athlete don't mean that you need to have you can get away from the storytelling, because the storytelling is those tickets. Even though you all don't have people coming in there, it still brings the attention, and I think it's the piece that's missing that will bring it all together. That's just my opinion. Yeah,
so I'm glad you brought that up about the storytelling and about all of that, because one of the things that I wanted to touch on, and I'm just gonna touch on it anyway, is like the Royal Rumble producers, right? So I know that a lot of old school wrestlers talk about smart fans being too in the know about things, but when we talk about the producers of the match, like I think Shane McMahon has been a producer of the Royal Rumble match for the past like 2 or 3 years, right? Okay. Shane McMahon, Tyson Kidd, Jason Jordan, some real hard-hitting wrestlers or heavy-hitting wrestlers of this era have taken the book and been producers. Now, for the folks that don't know, the producers are you have your booker who makes the storylines, but then you have your producer who makes the actual match. We
Right.
make sure that the match from bell to bell makes sense. It tells a story, right?
Right.
What WWE needs to do now, they've kind of fallen into the fact that I think what WWE does is that they see what happens on the indies, but they don't understand what happens on the indies.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So you see indie matches
Right.
that are spot fests,
Right.
that are all these things.
Right.
But the difference is these indie matches ain't on TV every week.
That's true.
They need these big spot fests to put attention on them because they only gonna have one show in the next 3 months. Right.
Right.
So when you look at a pro wrestling gorilla, you know what I'm saying, they don't have the same in-ring storytelling as a WWE or AEW because they're not basically what they're doing. They're putting on the show for the people in the arena and the people that's gonna buy the DVD later on. You know what I'm saying? They have 3-4 shows a year and that's it.
Right.
So they need something to draw it in. Now you have all of these wrestlers that have come from PWG, that have come from Ring of Honor, that have come from these other things, these other entities, right?
Right.
So what they have to do is they they're trying to appeal. WWE is trying to appeal to a crowd, but then not appeal to them, right? At the same time, they're trying to be like, yo, okay, we're gonna go strictly off the athleticism of these people, but we're not going to fully lean into the whole indie style.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Of storytelling.
Right.
What they need is those producers coming in and actually forcing these people to tell those stories. Right. And I'm a gush about AEW a little bit later on. I feel like they are doing that, you know what I'm saying? Where they're telling the stories that, yo, if you ain't really paying attention, you're going to miss, what's happening in the ring.
Right.
Or, hey man, they tell a story on AEW Dark. That's like the straight up wrestling show.
Right.
That, oh shit, we have to recap it on Dynamite. Okay, cool. Just so you know, just so you're in the know. But I think WWE needs to do a better job of just saying, yo, this is the WWE style. Here's how the WWE style is going to evolve. And I think NXT does a decent job of this.
I was just about to say that.
I think the NXT does a decent job of this, where they say, we take the WWE style and we make it 2021. Yeah. That's what they need to do.
Yep. I was just about to say that.
Yeah, man. So also one thing I want to say, man, like we talked about this plenty of times, but Austin's reaction to the style now is, different from Undertaker's, but it's also the difference between the old heads and the OGs.
Right.
We talked about that with Booker T and other cats, but Austin's reaction was an OG reaction.
Right. Yep.
Taker's reaction was an old head reaction. Yep. Hey man, y'all soft, y'all ain't this, that, and the third. Austin say, yo, it's different.
That's different. Right there it is. Yep. You hit it right on the nail there. That's a perfect analogy. Perfect.
So yeah, man, Mark Calloway, man, the more and more you out here as yourself, man, it's just kind of like,
it's so weird seeing just normal Undertaker, man. Shout out to, they don't have a show no more. PWR, I was gonna give shout out to PWR show. If they have PWR show have a show with Nash, Taker, and Austin there, I don't even gotta go to Mania. I'll just go there for that. And
I ain't going to Mania.
I can watch Mania on a damn laptop.
I'm spending my Mania ticket on bottles because we are going to sit down and chop it up
at least until 6 a.m.
At least, at the very least. Ain't gonna be no sleeping.
Nope.
But, yeah, man. Shout out to the PWR show, Damian Nelson, Dave Hero, Linda K. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Yep. Can't wait till we can party with y'all again, man.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna get into some of the current WWE happenings and goings on right now. So we gotta talk about Edge, winner of the Royal Rumble, man. So Edge has, he showed up on NXT,
right?
Showed up between Finn Balor and Pete Dunne. It was just like, yo, I ain't never had the NXT championship. What's up? He showed up on Raw. He showed up on SmackDown. My question for you. Where do you think Edge, or which champion do you think Edge is going to fight at WrestleMania?
It's Reigns, man. He's going after Roman.
There you go.
He's going after Roman. Because if they can't get Rock, they're going to go, okay, well, You going after Roman, man. I'll say this. If Edge decides to go after the NXT championship, man, my respect for this man to go above and beyond, man.
Yep.
You want to talk about you're giving a rub at threefold. You're giving whoever is going to be the NXT champion the rub. Mm-hmm. You're giving that company just in general the rub. And I said 3, I meant 2. That's what I meant. I've been drinking. Him putting himself in a position to get somebody over, because that means he gets it. That means he understands, like, look, my neck was damn near fused. I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm going to try to get somebody else over. Let's do it this way and have an NXT championship match at WrestleMania. My respect will go through the roof for that dude, man. Well, I know he's going to be going after Roman. It's spear versus spear.
Yeah, you got it. Right yourself.
They never had a match before. Yep. And Roman, with the level he's on right now, it's I wouldn't be wrong with either way he went, but he's probably going to go to SmackDown. He's probably going to do that.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, I definitely think it's not going to be Drew, because like face versus face, right? Yep. But Finn Balor said this, and he made the analogy perfectly, right? He said that Raw and SmackDown are performing in front of big, like, you know, if you're an actor, it's the 4th of July mega hit movie, right? But NXT is Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
NXT is Broadway, where you go out there, it's a different crowd every night. You go out there and really apply your craft, right? Even if Edge goes after Roman, I want to see him have an NXT match with Finn.
Yep.
Specifically with Finn. Title, no title.
Don't matter.
It don't matter, especially because I think that Edge deserves it.
Yep.
Edge deserves, because he's a rated R superstar. He's been in Edge and Christian. He's been the superstar.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He's been that cat to be the character, all that. Edge deserves 30 minutes to just go out there and wrestle.
Yep.
Just go out there and wrestle. Just go out there and take the crowd on a ride from start to finish. He deserves that.
Let me ask you this, though. Do you think health-wise he'll be okay doing that?
Yes.
That's the only thing I'm leaning him, going towards the other way. I mean, the story writes itself. I mean, his wife calls NXT, so what better way? I mean, and then that's an angle right there you can go with it, where Finn Balor loses his shit and tries to take him out. Like, and then, boy, I think I just booked this.
You just booked it.
Way
you just booked it.
Finn Balor back up to the main roster with this killer instinct.
Yep.
And to take out Edge after he beat him for the belt. Like, he just snapped. Like, he loses it.
Yep.
And tries to take him out.
Prince Devitt.
Right there. And never know. You never know. And that means who's Roman going after?
Man,
they're not doing Rock. I can't see them Rock. I don't think Rock got the time, man.
They're not doing Rock right now.
What? You know who I would love to see him rematch with right now? With the way he is right now?
I feel like I know who you're talking about.
Cena.
I was going to say that.
See him go after Cena right now.
I was going to say that.
Not 2-3 years ago. The Roman Reigns are right now going after Cena. I need the visual to see it on TV to show that. And I think Roman needs it too, because it'll cement that I'm the guy. I'm the next guy after you. You're done.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I listened to you. You said you're still here because I'm doing my job. I didn't do my job. Listen, motherfucker, I'm the head of the table now. I'm doing my job and I'm taking your ass out.
Yep.
Like the Roman from right now.
Yep.
Look at Cena. You want to talk about passing the torch? I don't know a better time right now, but to do that.
Yeah, Cena was my answer for Roman. I feel like Cena is my answer for Roman, period.
Yeah.
Roman, it should be Roman versus Cena. I don't care, 20,000 fans, whatever. We need Roman versus Cena at this WrestleMania.
The Roman of now.
The Roman of now versus John Cena.
To get the visual, like, okay, this, and he, I don't want to say squash, but it's not even close.
He needs to destroy Cena, man.
He needs to destroy Cena, and then Cena get on out of here.
Yeah,
then you got, I'm the guy that got his ass up out, or or it's Brock, and he takes Brock out.
Ooh.
Like with Paul Heyman at his side.
Ooh.
Takes him out. Like you're done.
Ooh.
I'm the beast incarnate now.
Damn.
Either one. I'm the guy. Yeah, I had problems with you beating him, but not no more. Not no more. You done. Get your ass up out of here. And he talking like that during the match.
Ooh. Yeah. That would be dope. That would be dope for sure. But back to your question about could Cena do 30 minutes straight up wrestling match? And I'm gonna say this with Finn. Absolutely.
Edge doing 30 minutes with
Edge doing 30 minutes with Finn, specifically because I know Finn would take care of him.
Yeah, he would.
You know what I'm saying? Finn would take care of him. Even though Pete Dunne in there, like a lot of these NXT cats that are veterans, you know what I'm saying? They're veterans for a reason. Mm-hmm. They come in there, they throw hard-hitting matches, they do all of their things, but they take care of cats. Dude, you know what I'm saying? Edge would be very well taken care of. Yeah,
that match with Pete Dunne and Finn Balor is that's gonna be some must watch. If you are a wrestling, I don't care if you just started watching wrestling or you've been watching like us for 30 years, I got a funny feeling this match is something you don't want to miss.
Yep.
I think this match is gonna be something special.
It's gonna be one of them joints where we see the young kids of today when they 15, 16, 17, 20.
Yeah.
It'll be like, yo, my favorite match, Pete Dunne versus Finn Balor.
I think special alert. I'm calling it. It's gonna be something special. You're gonna get your false finishes and shit, but I think they're gonna put psychology. I think it's gonna be psychology in the match. It's gonna be hard hitting. It's gonna be physical. It's gonna have everything. It's gonna be Taker Shine 25 WrestleMania. Ooh. That's what I'm calling it now. Yeah, I'm calling it. It's gonna be that type of. It's gonna be Bailey and Sasha Banks in NXT. That type of. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that. I'm calling it.
Yeah. So speaking of Sasha, we got to transition into the woman winner of the Royal Rumble, winner of the women's Royal Rumble match, Bianca Belair. Mm-hmm. Now they already kind of set up Bianca Belair versus Sasha. Bianca Belair was on Raw, whatever. Will WWE pull the trigger on Sasha versus Bianca?
I'm gonna say yes because they need to. I'm gonna say yes. They're gonna pull the trigger on her, and I'm gonna say yes. They're gonna crown her because WWE needs stars right now.
Yep.
And they have pushed this woman to the moon, and if they don't crown her, it doesn't help their cause. Yep. You need to do it.
Yep.
It's perfect. I don't know how long it'll last, but the way her journey has been, I don't see her losing right now.
Right.
I'll say this. All right. She's riding this wave right now of, I'm so happy to be here and, the super baby face. And it works. It works.
Right.
But at a certain point, it's going to be time to crank that up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe go the other way. I like the heels now, man. I think as a fan, I've always liked the heels. Because, every show, movie, whatever you watch, you got a good guy. You know what the good guy's going to do. They're going to go through, they're going to start off high. They're going to get down. Something happened where they get kicked down. They're going to get their heat back. And they're going to get their hot tag, and they're going to come back and win the day. That's why two of my favorite movies of all time, I don't want to say all, but two of my favorite movies is fucking Training Day.
Yep.
Scarface. And the motherfucking Infinity War of Avengers, because
I was just about to say that.
Get out there.
Yeah. I was
the
about to say that.
bad guy won.
Yep.
And right now, I think pro wrestling drastically needs the bad guy winning right now. And not just winning, pulling on some heartstrings to decisively winning. That's why I said, Roman Reigns taking out Cena. Yep. Or that's why I missed the double turn. Man, we could go on and on. I'm gonna go on and on about this. That's why I like the Austin and Bret Hart match with the double turn.
Right.
Psychology works, y'all. It works, man.
Well, but I will say this, and the reason why they don't do the double turn as much because you got to have some really good storytelling.
I get what you use that as an example. You can't, you can't do that all the time.
You can't because
I'll just use it as an example. I'm just saying. My point is I like the antagonist. I like the bad guy. The bad guy. That's the reason you're there, because you want to see this guy get his ass kicked.
Right.
Floyd Mayweather has made a career out of this.
Yep.
What more do you need to know?
Right. It's like the bad guy getting their ass kicked is so real. That's so it's always funny. You know, I'm a huge we're both huge boxing fans, right? But it's always hilarious when boxing fans say stuff like, man, you know, pro wrestling's fake. But it's like, yo, you do realize that boxing matches get promoted the exact same way pro wrestling matches do, right? They do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather legit knows that he is at the top of his sport. Even him and Canelo was the biggest example of a babyface versus a heel. Canelo wasn't ready to fight Floyd.
No.
When Canelo fought Floyd.
I thought, and I'm a Floyd fan, I thought Canelo was going to beat Floyd because of age. And I know Canelo had knockout power.
Right. Canelo wasn't ready. Canelo might be ready now.
Right.
Canelo might be ready now, but we talk about 10 years ago.
Canelo cold now.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
saying. Canelo ready now. We just marked into a boxing podcast, but I don't care. Canelo ready now. 10 years ago when they fought, Canelo wasn't ready. But how did they hype it up? Canelo was the hot, you know, the young cat that's really just knocking cats out. That's out here doing his thing against the old guard who you know, Floyd Mayweather is the detestable, despicable, the money guy. There's a reason why he changed himself from Pretty Boy Floyd to Money Mayweather. Because you only hate a pretty boy for so long.
Yep.
You hate a motherfucker that has money forever. We break it down. It's all pro wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. We break it down just the way that you viscerally feel about people.
And I'm gonna break it down even more. This is what I want to see. I'm gonna say this. I think Roman needs to beat CM Punk's record. I think he needs to win. He needs to be he needs to be champion for 2 years to get him to the ultimate level of a heel.
You know what? So so
he could talk that. So not only can he talk that, he and I'm saying that because it'll give him a legacy that he can speak on, that Taker can't speak on it. Cena can't speak on it. Kurt Angle can't speak on it. Bret Hart can't speak. Shawn Michaels can't. You can't say that they've been champion for 2 years.
Right.
I can.
Yeah. I'll do you one better. Pull the trigger on bringing CM Punk back. Right near when Roman gets close to that record. Pull the trigger on bringing CM Punk back, and then Roman destroys him. Destroys him. Like have it, you know, have just the people get behind him, and you know, CM Punk's back. This is great. All that. Roman squashes him.
Right, yo. No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. Nope.
Exactly.
Nope.
Exactly.
I'm the man.
Yep. That's how you build a heel.
They got an opportunity to make Roman unfucking touchable. They have an opportunity to do it, and I hope they don't fuck it up, man. He needs to be champion for it. He needs to win. And hold up, wait. The way they're booking him is like that match with Kevin. Like he's barely fucking winning.
Yep.
But he's winning.
Exactly. Right. Like he's knocking out the referee.
His ass whooped. Right. Don't get it twisted.
Exactly.
But he's overcoming. Whoever is doing that booking for him, it's perfect.
Exactly.
Why can't you do that like that for everybody?
Exactly. Right. You gotta tell stories, man. You gotta tell stories for the cast that you want to happen for.
He's saying he's the best, but he's proven it. Yeah, there's some, sometimes there's some, Paul Heyman coming to help or Jey Uso coming out, but it's working. It's working. But when it comes down to when it's just him and he ain't got no help, man, it's good. It's good. He's showing why he is the man.
Yep. Exactly. All right, man. So we gonna switch gears to the rest of the wrestling world, right? So we were talking about it WrestleMania season. I'm gonna just say it like this, man. I called it. You know what I'm saying? So there's this talk about the forbidden door in pro wrestling, right? The forbidden door.
Okay.
So that was when AEW first started. So we gonna go back in history. You know what? I feel like I'm probably gonna put some links on the video and basically explain the New Japan, AEW, Impact, like all that shit. Okay. Because I feel like it's one of those things. This is a storyline going on like 5 years.
It really is.
And we talking about with a new company that's not even 2 years old yet. Yep. That's spearheading telling the story, right?
Right.
So there was this forbidden door. So basically what happened was Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, Cody Rhodes, they were all in New Japan. They were the Gaijin, they were the cast coming in. They were all in Bullet Club, which was the group of cast that ain't Japanese that's just fucking shit up, right? They were having a bunch of success. Now, New Japan was like, yo, we trying to break into America. We trying to break into America and compete with WWE. Because New Japan is Japan's WWE, flat out.
Yep.
Flat out. They Japan's WWE, right? So it's like, yo, we trying to break into America. What's good? So that involves them creating the US title and putting it on Kenny Omega, right? They had a show on Access TV. Shout out to Mark Cuban for his channel. And I guess Steve Harvey now, because Steve Harvey owns that shit too, right? So they was looking to expand into the US market, right? But what happened along the way was when Young Bucks and Kenny Omega's contracts ran out, Tony Khan swooped in and was like, yo, I got bread. I'm trying to make a wrestling organization.
Shit ton of bread.
I got a shit ton of bread. I'm trying. Hey, he told the Young Bucks, how would y'all like to change wrestling? And not to mention, here's the money bag, but how would y'all like to change wrestling?
Right.
With the money bag, right?
Right.
So all them cats was just like, hey man, we rolling with this motherfucker that got the bread.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Of course. I'm like, you would, I would, everybody would, right?
Yeah.
So because of that, you know, they were like, yo, we want to keep the door open to collaborate between AEW and New Japan. Part that where Tony Khan fucked up, right? He would have got the award back then if he did this. But what he did was, in order to do business with New Japan, he didn't fly over to Japan to go talk with the officials over there. And we talk about like in Japan, they take tradition and all of that shit very seriously. Tradition, business, all that. Tony Khan sent one of his people, one of his representatives over to New Japan to work out a deal. They found that as disrespectful. They was like, yo, doors closed. We ain't fucking with y'all. Right. Well, this dude's name is Harold Mage or something like that. He was one of the executives. This is like an American dude, I think. One of the executives in New Japan was the main one that was like, no, we ain't working with this dude. His ass resigned or got fired or whatever it was. So that opens the door for the rest of the Western world. AEW, New Japan, Impact to all work together to work on one storyline. And that door, not only is the door open, but it's blown off the fucking hinges.
Fuck yeah, it's gone.
It's gone. Ain't no more door.
Destroyed that motherfucking door on the fucking Ultimate Fighter. That's what the door is right now with AEW and WGP.
Yes. So we got to talk about that, man. So Kenta, well, actually, we're recording this on Thursday. Last night, Kenta showed up on AEW, which is dope for a couple reasons. Number one, it's his re-debut to America as himself. He said it himself. He tweeted, he was like, yo, this ain't no bullshit Hideo Itami, nigga. This is me.
Yeah.
I get to go out there and show who the fuck I really am.
Right.
Using those words, actually. So he probably like, he said that shit in Japanese and then translated it and actually made sure he added expletives.
Right.
That's how you know how it really is, right?
Right.
So Kenta won the number one contendership to the IWGP US Championship 6 months ago. Jon Moxley, because of the pandemic, is the U.S. champion of New Japan.
Yep.
Hasn't been able to defend the title for a year because of Corona.
Right.
So Kenta's like, yo, so it's kind of like the Money in the Bank in WWE, except you have to defend that shit. So if you lose a match, you lose the briefcase. Right? Kenta defended that shit 5 times against 5 cats, put everybody else down. Now it's Bullet Club, so they basically fucking everybody up, making sure Kenta don't lose. Right. So on January 29th, there was a show, New Japan show, where Kenta is out there, he's fighting. Jon Moxley comes in, attacks him, is just like, hey, I'm still here, I'm still champion. What you got? You number 1 contender, let's do this shit. Right? So they set up a match for February 26th at New Japan New Beginning USA, which is gonna be here in America, right? Okay. Gonna be here in America. On the February 3rd edition of AEW Dynamite, Kenta walks out and basically blows the door off of the forbidden door off and basically attacks Jon Moxley in AEW. Now, here's where it gets dope. Okay. So the whole time, Kenta is in Bullet Club. Bullet Club right now. Right. You also have Kenny Omega, Good Brothers, Young Bucks. They're all started. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. Tama Tonga was just like, yo, they the fake Bullet Club. They ain't for real. They ain't for real, right? Right. Jon Moxley is in a match with Kenny Omega when Kenta comes in and, beats up Jon Moxley. After the show goes off the air, Kenny Omega catches up with Kenta and was like, hey man, Bullet Club, man, yeah. And Kenta says, and I quote, hey, man, fuck you. I ain't here to be your friend. I came to beat Jon Moxley ass. Now, to go back to it, this is a man who speaks fluent Japanese and isn't that good at English, but he managed to say, man, fuck you. He know that. He know that much, right? Yeah. I know how you feel about Oscar, but you know what I'm saying?
Don't even give me, hold on, let me put this, but don't even get me started on motherfucking Oscar ass.
Oh shit.
I didn't want to hear that shit. I want to hear that dope shit.
Hey, like I say, that's Vince doing some.
That's so fucking work. It's a fucking work.
Yeah, that's all Vince. But anyway, so last night on AEW, they had a crazy Falls Count Anywhere match. Jon Moxley and Lance Archer. So Lance Archer is another cat that was in New Japan that, made his name in New Japan, Murder Hawk, all that shit, against Kenny Omega and Kenta, teaming up, teasing the whole Bullet Club. Oh shit, the Bullet Club's good. Them cats were just like, hey man, stay out my way. They told and that's why I said I'm a gush about AEW storytelling a little bit. Right. They told a brilliant story where it was like the 4 of these cats are all enemies. Right. But they had to team up to fight common enemies. Right. So they started the match out. Each of them were in all 4 corners of the ring. It was a Fall Count Anywhere match, so they ain't had to tag in, tag out. None of that.
From last night?
Yeah, from last night.
I saw it.
They started out all 4 corners of the ring, just like, hey man, if you cross me, I'm gonna beat your ass. Right. But for now, we fighting him. Right. You know what I'm saying? And they did their match from there. Yep. So you also throw in the fact that the Good Brothers are Impact World Champions. They're trying to cozy up with Young Bucks.
Have they defended those belts at all in Impact? I don't think they have.
Yes. So they have. So that's like another loop in the story, right? Okay. So they're actually defending the belts coming up. It might be this weekend. This weekend or next weekend against your favorite AEW tag team, Private Party, aka Party City. And for whatever reason, I haven't watched Impact in a week, but in a couple of weeks, but they threw in Motor City Machine Guns on top of that shit. So triple threat between all 3 of them cats defending the title, right? So Good Brothers will come in, they cozying up to the Young Bucks, like, hey man, Bullet Club, blah blah. But they're being complete dicks to the Young Bucks, right? They're just like, yo. There was one match where it was supposed to be Kenny and the Young Bucks. It was supposed to be the Elite versus some other niggas. So they distracted the Young Bucks backstage and then just went out and took their places in the match randomly. They were just like, yo, y'all stay back. They just came out, just took their place in the match. all that to say, all that. So you got the real Bullet Club in New Japan, who is Switchblade Jay Wright. You know what I'm saying? Like Kenny Omega, when he walked up to Kenta, he was like, yo, brother Switchblade didn't tell me you was coming. Like some real, real mob fraternity type of shit that they got going on, man. So all that to say, I said all that to say that I called it, right?
Yeah.
So I said, number one, I said Bullet Club is going to bring the rest of the wrestling world together.
Right.
But here's the part that I'm really proud of, and I'm gonna put it up like probably somewhere over here, right? Somewhere over here. I said a couple episodes ago, it'll be dope that we know WWE ain't gonna get involved in the whole shit, so fuck them on that shit. But because of social media and the way it is, Finn Balor actually tweeted and copied all of the Bullet Club cast except for Adam Cole. He left Adam Cole ass out, and the people was real salty about that. He tweeted all of them. It was just like prayer hands. I said he was gonna throw them too sweet. He threw the prayer hands to them cats.
Oh, wow.
This storyline. Now that we know that AEW is working with New Japan, AEW is working with Impact, and they're all promoting their shows all together. Right. Matter of fact, the AEW main event, they posted on New Japan World today. All of these cats are coming together. The whole rest of the world. Like they basically like, yo, WWE, it's WrestleMania season. We know we got you. We're gonna let you finish. But check this out. We about to have the best storyline of all time.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. And it's funny that we're doing this podcast today because this today just actually happened today.
Yeah.
In the news today, Xbox and PlayStation just opened up their network so they can do cross-platform playing.
Oh shit! I didn't even hear that.
Play with people on Xbox.
I didn't even hear that.
I must just say this. Never say never.
Never say never. Damn.
Say never.
Yo,
I thought that would never happen.
That's true.
And then
that's true.
PlayStation, and I know this has nothing, but y'all wrestling podcast, you know what we're talking about. For the first time ever, PlayStation has made a video game, the baseball game, the MLB The Show game.
Yeah,
it's the first game ever to be on another's console. It's going to be on Xbox.
Yep.
MLB The Show has been exclusive to PlayStation forever.
Forever, yes, right, forever.
So this is the first time ever them putting it on another console. So I say that to say this: if WWE, you got SmackDown, you got Raw. That's Vince's home. That's Vince's toy. It's Vince's tablet. It's his tablet. You don't fuck with it. That's his shit.
Right.
But over at NXT,
yep,
Triple H got this glass, and Triple H still got the torch for this glass.
Yep.
Sometimes he like heating that motherfucker up.
Yep.
Aging it around a little bit. Just saying, you never know what can happen.
Yep.
I'll leave it as that.
Yeah. I 100% agree, especially because we're on WrestleMania season and all of this is happening. Finn Balor just so happens to be the champion.
Could it hurt?
WWE.
Could it hurt to splash somebody in a ski mask on Dynamite and he takes it off and it Finn Balor's and it just goes off?
Yeah.
Would that hurt WWE?
Shit. Would it hurt? Would it hurt to have a simulcast? Think about that shit. Think about like go back to when Vince took over WCW and they have a fucking NXT AEW simulcast. They already proven that they can go across the lines.
There's an opportunity. I didn't mean to cut you off, but there's
go ahead.
There's an opportunity for everybody to make some money. If egos just get pushed aside for 1 second and just see where it goes. If it don't work, say, all right, we done. Try it.
Yep.
You never know.
No, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna work. It's gonna work for this reason.
Oh, man, you know it's gonna work.
Oh no. Oh, like people in their hearts, wrestling folks, maybe even Vince, maybe not Vince. Vince just made $2 billion off of TV deals. Maybe Vince don't understand.
Yeah.
But Triple H knows this will work, and this is why. there are 1.5. I had to do the math. I pulled out my calculator to do the math. There's 1.5 million people who watch wrestling every Wednesday nights.
Okay.
Both shows. We talk about AEW consistently does 800,000 people.
Okay.
NXT consistently does 600,000 to 700,000 people.
Okay.
We have 1.4 to 1.5 million people watching wrestling on Wednesday night. Now, okay, it's like 2 million on Friday, fine. It's like whatever it is on Monday, fine. But Wednesday, think about if they combine their efforts on Wednesday to get that entire 1.4 to 1.5 million people to watch. And not only that, but they do so in a way that they put New Japan on. So here's the other news. New Japan just struck a deal with Roku TV.
Okay.
So if you got a Roku, they're going to be on there because Impact is on Access TV now.
Okay.
Right. So you got Impact on Access TV. You got Roku TV. The Rona has made everything topsy-turvy. Mm-hmm. The Rona's changed everything. Mm-hmm. The whole wrestling industry is like, we need to work together. Everybody.
Industries.
Yes.
Things that you thought would never happen are happening.
Yep. That's right. That's how you get PlayStation and Xbox.
PlayStation and Xbox just made a deal.
Yeah.
And now both, you never thought that shit was going to happen. Ever.
Exactly. Ever. But they like,
McDonald's just brought back the fucking orange soda.
They brought back High C Orange because niggas was mad. Niggas need shit to do. They're going to sit down and watch wrestling with their High C Orange and then get on Xbox to play niggas on PlayStation.
Movies that will be at the theaters for months before they come home are now coming straight to the crib.
Straight to the crib. HBO Max. HBO Max.
Look at that lineup. Have you looked at the HBO Max lineup?
I got HBO Max. That's why I definitely looked at it.
Hey, all I'm saying, never say never, man. Anything can happen, man. And right now, the Rona has made it where shit can kind of happen. Everybody kind of needs everybody in certain industries. Everybody needs everybody.
Yeah. So, man. It's about that time. It's about that time. So, speaking of everybody needing everybody.
Oh, no.
Rated R, if you could please explain. So, like I said, we have somebody for each one of our, well, not each one of them, the main 2 awards this week. If you could please explain to the good folks out there listening the awards we give out on this here podcast.
On our prestigious podcast, we give out a prestigious award it was originally called the You Fucked Up, You Know Your Ass Is Doing Award. How do you get said award? Well, it's really, 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 really quite simple. It's really simple. If you are in the realm of professional wrestling, and I'm about to amend this one day where maybe it's just in the realm of anything, but we're going to keep it right there right now. We'll keep it right now. If you're in the realm of professional wrestling and you do some dumb shit, we are the motherfuckers that tell you about yourself. But during the Rona, during 2020 was a crappy year. We all can admit that. Just a
terrible, trash.
You know, you gotta wear masks. People getting sick. You know, quarantining. You can't go nowhere. Well, everybody thought they couldn't go nowhere. And one person thought he couldn't. That man is John Bones Jones. Yeah, that John Bones Jones. The former UFC light heavyweight champion. Yes, him. He decides to get in his car in Albuquerque, New Mexico, during the middle of a global pandemic, and decides to drive intoxicated and gets a DWI. You're at home, John. We're supposed to be at home. You could at least been training. You could have been in the heavyweight division right now, right. But you wanted to go get a DWI.
Time out. Before we get to that, before we get to the rest of it, shout out to John Jones's self-awareness. So, you know, unless you've been living on a rock, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And they had the parade on boats, right?
Right.
Tom Brady got just toe up.
Yeah.
Right. on the boat. So he got so tore up. He took the Super Bowl trophy and threw it from one boat to another.
That's some crazy shit,
man. Listen. And he tweeted.
He got 6 of them, so he would have dropped it. Like,
yeah, who cares? I got more of them. Whatever. But the funniest part is him getting off the boat and his boy guiding him, holding him by the shoulders and walking him off the boat. And Tom Brady is drunk. He even drunk tweeted, and I quote, "Nothing to see her."
So wait a minute. I think hold up.
Tom Brady tweeted.
Okay, RVS, I'm calling it down, man. It's a new year because we're changing. We changed this award name around this time.
Yeah,
this is now the Tom Brady. The Tom Brady throwing the foot. Wait. No.
We gotta have something different for Tom. I mean, I like full disclosure. I'm not a fan of Tom Brady. However, this is hilarious. So this award has to be for the person that's actually doing well, right? They actually have to be doing well, and then just basically like tweet out the spoils of doing well, right? So he said because his boy had him, but he tweeted, "Noting to see her, just little avocado tequila."
The Tom Brady, nothing to see here.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. The Tom. Oh. Yep. I'm writing that down. The Tom Brady Nothing to See Here award.
I think that might be it.
That's it. Oh man.
Tom Brady,
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see her award.
John Jones, you off? That's it. You off probation, man. You good?
You good, man.
Flourish, John Jones. Hello, Tom Brady.
Well, you know what though? I feel like the Tom Brady Nothing to See Her award is a good award to get. It's the award where you actually winning. You actually doing something.
You actually do something right. Okay.
You actually do something right.
Come on back, John.
John Jones isn't out of the clear, but shout out to John Jones' self-awareness because he tweeted. So SportsCenter actually posted that on Instagram, and John Jones said, and I quote, "If only I had more friends like this guy in the white shirt that walked Tom Brady out of here." Shout out to John Jones for his awareness, but please proceed in explaining the awards.
Yeah. Oh, well, wait. There's one. No, you're not off the hook yet, Adrian Broner. We didn't forget about you. Nice try, dog. We didn't forget. So another award that we give out here, it's if you get all 3 of the awards prior to the Tom Brady award. Damn, we just got all awards everywhere.
We got a lot of awards, man. It's gonna be a award show in a minute.
So if you say that you're going to, damn, I gotta explain that too. If you say that you're going to do something and you don't do it, we give out a prestigious award called the On Godnum Award. The On Godnum Award started with Adrian Broner saying that, and I quote, when he fought Manny Pacquiao, "You motherfuckers think you crazy I'm about to lose to Manny Pacquiao. I'm about to beat his motherfucking ass on God and them," end quote. And what happened that night? He got his ass whooped.
Adrian Broner got his ass whooped.
So we give out this award for someone who says they're going to do something and they don't do it. And finally, it just so happened, just kind of like, it's kind of like Haley's comment. It's no. It's like that person on The Price is Right that guesses right at the Showcase Showdown and they win both prizes. We have something for that here on the WeCominForYouCast. It's called the Nate Robinson Award. And this award encompasses if you just so happen to get all the awards in one action.
In one sitting, if you get all the awards, then you get the Nate Robinson Award of Egregiousness.
So why it's called the Award of Egregiousness? You know why it's called it. We don't even
know why. Come on, man. Come on. You saw that. And even if you saw it, you streamed it illegally on Cody. Yeah, I know you.
We're going to have to write these damn awards. So we got the Tom Brady. What is it?
The Nothing to See Her award. No team to see her.
No team to see her. All right. Well, okay. Well, let's go. Who's getting the John Jones Freedom Memorial Award?
Well, before we get there, we got an On God and Them Award.
Who was that? Okay.
So the On God and Them Award. And this ain't gonna make no sense, but bear with us on this one. So the On God and Them Award goes to Shad Moss, aka Bow Wow.
Yeah. And you probably know why, but just enlighten people who've been living under a rock.
For those of you who don't know why, so we know. You know what? It's like teeter-tottering on the Nate Robinson Award of Egregiousness just because he egregious. He hella egregious. Like, let's just bring up this. A bunch of people. So people were so bored in Arona that Bow Wow packed a venue in 2020 full of people for a show.
Yeah, you
think about that for a second.
Wait a minute. So you really like the level of being boredom. The boredom was extreme. If you went during a global pandemic to go see Bow Wow, on stage, in real life. Yeah, go ahead, continue.
So, Shad Moss, aka Bow Wow, Little Bow Wow, if you will, Little Bow Wow. Yeah, he says, and I quote, "Now I know this might sound crazy, but after I drop my last album, I will focus on TV and film and joining the WWE. It's been a lifelong childhood dream to wrestle in the WWE." Nigga,
I'm speechless, man. I don't know I don't know what to say to this. Like, and it's not in a good way. Little Bow Wow going to NXT.
Little Bow Wow is all of 4'3". Little Bow Wow is still the same size that he was when he was on Snoop's first album.
Oh.
When he was on the Gin and Juice video, he's still the same size as then.
He had to be bored doing Arona to say some egregious shit like that, man. He might just qualify for the Nate Robinson because that's egregious shit.
That is egregious. You know what? Yeah, Bow Wow gets the Nate Robinson Award of Egregiousness. You know why? Because not only will he not join WWE, but if he does join WWE, he's definitely going to get his ass whooped. Could you imagine? So I said this to, shout out to Oates, man. I said this to Oates. They will treat Little Bow Wow like they treated Zach Gowin.
Damn, his first match gonna be Brock Lesnar. That'll be fun. So you really wanted to be here, right? I think that whole match, I'm just gonna laugh.
Oh, I'm gonna die laughing. I'm just going. Now, for those of you uninitiated, Zach Gowin. Now, this part isn't as funny, but Zach Gowin is a one-legged wrestler that they had in WWE in the mid 2000s, and he was a dope wrestler. Don't get me wrong, he was a dope wrestler. But in the hands of Vince McMahon, he said, "You know what? I'm gonna do with this one regular wrestler? His first match, I'm gonna put him up against Brock Lesnar." And Brock Lesnar is going to destroy him because he has one leg. Now, for our ADA folks, we do not condone this. No, not at all.
No, we don't.
But you have to remember that this is what Vince McMahon condones. Vince McMahon's wife sponsored a faction that took PTO to commit treason.
See?
And then he also took it one step further and took JR's colloquialism to say, like, this is a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest, and actually did that in real life. Did it in real life. That's what Bow Wow will be treated like in WWE.
This is you all's chairman of the board of WWE. That's y'all man's. That's y'all man's, dog. That's y'all, bro. Y'all, hey. That's y'all man's. Get your man's, bro.
Who man's is this? Y'all's man's.
It's Vince McMahon's.
Yeah, so Shad Moss, aka Little Bow Wow. you get the Nate Robinson Award of Egregiousness because that's pretty egregious. Now, moving on to the John Jones's Freedom Memorial Award.
Who do we have?
This is a very prestigious award. This is a repeat award winner, a repeat offender. Not Jeff Jarrett. You know what? Jeff Jarrett. You know what? To give credit to Jeff Jarrett, man, he's been pretty quiet recently.
He has.
But you're not far off when you say Jeff Jarrett. You're not far off at all. I'm pretty sure you can guess.
I can't. I ain't been listening to. Oh, I got to get ready for this.
James E. Cornette wins the John Jones's Freedom Memorial Award.
His country ass did now.
Well, I'll tell you, his country ass about to get banned from Reddit.
Damn, what the fuck? What did he say on Reddit?
It ain't what he said on Reddit. It's what he say in real life. That's about to get him banned from Square Circle Reddit. So Jim Cornette, basically just being Jim Cornette, being himself, right? Just being racist and sexist as fuck. So I'm gonna tell you what, Jim. And you know what? I'm gonna do the stair steps. I'm gonna do the stair steps and go from the okay, that's fucked up, but not as bad to, hey man, listen, I should beat your ass myself for saying that.
And right? Then like that's fucked up. Okay.
Yeah. So he talked about AEW. Now you know he always talking shit about AEW, right? So he says, talking about the Penelope Ford Kip Sabian wedding, which was actually kind of hilarious because in AEW they took every wedding trope or every like trope that WWE did. It was just like, hey man, I know that's about to be fucked up. Like so this is hilarious. Miro beat Chuck Taylor. It was just like, yo, if I beat you, you're gonna be my butler. And he renamed that nigga as Charles Taylor. He put him in a tuxedo. He's like, your name is Charles now.
Charles.
Your name Charles now. So they get to the wedding, and Miro was like, hey man, you know, I'm the best man. You know, it's like, hey man, I ain't get you no gift, but guess what? Me beating people's ass is your gift. Right. So check this out. So there was a big ass gift in the ring. And Charles Taylor was like, that gift is for me. And Miro was like, man, fuck that shit. He like beats up the gift and throws it out of the ring. He was like, I've seen this before. I know this is bullshit. I'm not doing it. So anyway, shenanigans happens. He ends up getting handcuffed to the ring. He can't do nothing. Orange Cassidy pops out the wedding cake and they beat everybody ass. And he's like, fuck, I knew this was gonna happen. Damn it. So anyway, Jim Cornette talks about that segment, and he says, and I quote, I don't know why Penelope Ford was wearing white. She ought to be wearing a fucking magenta purple dress with purple stripes. I understand that she's had more dicks in her than a urinal in Madison Square Garden. Bruh. Bruh, really? Really? That's what you on?
So senile and fucked up, they can be far apart, but in regards to the definition and imagery of it, Jim Cornette is at the forefront of both of these words right now.
Yes.
In the realm of professional wrestling. I don't know about his personal life, but in the realm of professional,
I know about his personal life. I know about his personal life. We talk about the man that used to bring Newcastle into the territory. It was just like, you go in there and have sex with my wife, and I'm sitting here watching the corner. That's Jim Cornette. That's Jim Cornette. You know, I'm sitting here watching the corner.
Yeah, man, this dude is fucked up, man.
Wait, there's more. So he also said about New Japan. Right? I'm telling you, it's leveling up. Everything I talk about right now is gonna level up. He says, why don't you watch New Japan? Because we don't want to watch a bunch of fucking interchangeable Japanese guys who can't understand what the fuck words are coming out of their mouths. That's what he said about New Japan.
Woo, boy. All right. Let's max out. Let's get it good.
No.
Oh, we're still walking up the steps.
We ain't there yet. We ain't there yet. So we're getting into the I ought to beat your ass myself territory of things. So here's the first thing. So he said, basically, so we were talking about, Jade Cargill and Shaq are about to fight Cody Rhodes and Red Velvet coming up, right? So Jim Cornette says, basically, the only way that Jade Cargill would be in a storyline is if Shaq is fucking her.
Yes, getting close to ready to beat his ass.
Hey.
Close. Black History Month too? Yeah. I need to put some sandpaper on this. Be a little smooth. But
you know what? Before you smooth that out, here's the last one. Here's the last one. You're gonna want to swing that. You're gonna want to swing that immediately when I say, hold on to it. Don't put it down. So Jim Cornette said, well, no, let me get to another one. He said on his latest podcast, he talked about how you would pay extra for a feed that excluded all girl wrestling.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So they don't ruin the guys wrestling, right?
Right.
All right, but here's the worst one.
Okay. Listen.
He said that Jade Cargill is Shelton Benjamin in a wig.
Okay. All right. So I gotta go get the 9 real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
We're just gonna go ahead and take his ass out. Yeah. We'll go ahead and shoot him. Let's go ahead and shoot him.
Jim Cornette punk ass so racist that he talked about Jade Cargill.
I think Jade Cargill will beat his ass.
Jade Cargill will beat the shit out of. Are you kidding me? She would beat the dog shit out of him.
See, I know some of y'all haters gonna send a link to this Jim Cornette and okay.
He said so here's going deep into it. Jim Cornette says the point is Jade Cargill, she might be something someday, but it ain't gonna be today, tomorrow, or any day next week.
Why?
She's as green as grass over her head. It's awkward to watch. A lot of people are saying she's beautiful. Some people like to have their balls nailed to a step stool also. I think she has the legs of Rhino, the upper body of Shelton Benjamin, but nevertheless, the only time I've seen anyone that's unprepared, any female that's unprepared, who is being pushed into a major spot in the wrestling business, if somebody was currently sleeping with her, or if somebody wants to sleep with her. I don't know which one of the two it is applicable here, but I know it's one of them.
Oh my God. Yeah. Put him on the list for the February 2021 all-time John Jones Memorial Freedom. Put him on the list now. He's on the list now.
Yeah. He's for the John Jones's Freedom Memorial Battle Royal. Yeah. He's entrant number 30 for that one. He is entrant number 30
to win. That is horrible.
That's terrible.
Absolutely horrible. Why? He just don't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck.
Right.
Simple and plain.
Yeah. It's like people still listen to his podcast. People are still giving him the time of day. I mean, listen, I cut Cornette off after he said that bucket of chicken. Trevor Murdoch could have a bucket of chicken strapped to his back going through Ethiopia. He could defend himself.
That's it.
I was done with that.
Yeah.
And then I realized that he said that in the 90s, and I didn't even know that. He said the exact same thing on WWF TV in the 90s.
That's why he got kicked off of Power.
Yeah, that's why I got kicked off of NWA Power.
Cornette, man, he needs a PR guy. He clearly does not have one.
No, not at all.
He's that guy in the studio where your shit is trash, and your homeboys just say, yeah, that's cool, yeah, that's dope. No, there needs to be the guy that says, bruh, don't put that shit out there. He needs a bruh, don't put that shit out there type of guy.
he needs somebody to just walk in and just turn all his shit off. just
turn off. No.
Hey, why he in the middle of stuff just like just cut it off. Turn the shit off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Damn you, Jim Cornette.
Yeah, Jim Cornette, we're gonna beat your ass. Listen, we coming for you, Kaz. Jim Cornette. Hey, put this out here. We coming for you, Kaz, at gmail.com. Put it on everything. Jim Cornette, we challenging you not to a match. We challenging you to a walk outside, I'm gonna beat your ass situation. Because you, sir, have been full of egregiousness. Listen, if I see you during WrestleMania weekend,
it's like that?
It's like that. Don't be at where I'm at. Period. Period.
It's like RVS said it's like that, man. And people, if you listen in India and the UK, you don't know what that means, look it up.
We about to get censored in Sri Lanka because I said I'm gonna fight Jim Cornette. Hey man, all right, man. We gotta get into the I'm Black Y'all segment.
Yeah.
Let's get into our Black Y'all segment before I get in more trouble. All right, man. So I'm Black Y'all segment. We do this segment for the folks that have currently are about to do their thing as Black people in the world of professional wrestling. So we talked about this earlier. We talked about the natural / hacksaw Butch Reed.
Sir.
So Butch Franklin Reed was an American professional wrestler and football player, better known as the ring name Butch Reed. He actually played football for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, shit. Okay.
He went to Central Missouri State. That's not Central Missouri. I keep wanting to call it CMSU. It ain't CM. I think University of Central Missouri. That's what UCM. Yeah, that's what it is. I still call that shit CMSU.
Just Rolla is.
It's still Rolla. Come on, man.
Technology. It's Rolla.
University of Missouri Rolla. Sorry. Yes, right. He is a Warrensburg native, which also shout out to Warrensburg. I love you and I hate you every time. Every time that I've gone to Warrensburg, niggas have started shooting, and that I'm convinced that I don't need to go to Warrensburg no more. I don't ever need to go to Warrensburg no more. So shout out to Warrensburg.
St. Louis either too, but I mean, hey, nobody's keeping score. Continue.
Hey man, you know what? Niggas shooting in St. Louis is like, okay, I get it. Niggas shooting in the middle of nowhere, Warrensburg. It's just a little bit more unsettling. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit more. Like it's like field, it's like parking lot, field, tree. No, you know what? I'm good. I don't want to do that. But Butch Reed was a star in Mid-South Wrestling and had a high-profile tag team matches in World Wrestling Federation, such as the first Survivor Series main event. And he was in a World Championship Wrestling where he held the tag team championships with Ron Simmons as Doom.
Okay.
Right. So we going back. I said this earlier. Butch Reed was the original. They called him the natural, but he was also the original hacksaw.
Okay. Before
Jim Duggan. Right. Okay. So Butch Reed actually fought in Mid-South. He had the hacksaw name. He started using the hacksaw name in 1978, I believe, right? Okay. So he established himself in Mid-South as a force to be reckoned with from 1983 to early 1986. In Mid-South, he was known as Hacksaw Butch Reed. Right. And came into the territory as the tag team partner for the main face in the territory, Junkyard Dog. Reed immediately came to face with Hacksaw Jim Duggan over the Hacksaw name. Back in 1983, Duggan was part of the heel group, the Rat Pack, with Ted DiBiase and Matt Bourne, aka Dunk the Clown. Okay. Right? And used every dirty move that he could think of to beat Reed. Right. He and Duggan feuded over the Hacksaw name until Duggan turned face. This resulted in Reed's heel turn when Duggan was picked to be Junkyard Dog's tag team partner over Reed. Reed appeared on TV saying that Butch Reed is going to start looking out for Butch Reed, which prompted the Junkyard Dog to join him in the ring. After arguing back and forth, Reed attacked JYD and was soon joined in the attack by Ted DiBiase.
Damn. On
July 16, 1983, Butch Reed won the Mid-South North American Heavyweight Championship, which we were just talking about that earlier. It turned back JYD's challenges in subsequent months. In 1983, October, Reed's arrogance made him agree to let the Mid-South fans pick a challenger for the North American title. He let them pick from JYD, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and Crusher Khrushchev, and Magnum TA. Check this out. The fans picked JYD, but Reed was like, man, fuck that. And he picked Jim Duggan, which Jim Duggan basically beat him for the Hacksaw name.
Right.
So that's, giving Bill Watts shit for being racist. That's some good ass storytelling.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good ass storytelling, man. So
out now.
Exactly right. Shout out to Hank Aaron for getting his ass fired and getting WCW on the map. Right. As a dope ass wrestling company. But Reed also mainly wrestled for NWA in the early 80s and made a name for himself in St. Louis as well. Right. So St. Louis, Florida Championship Wrestling, and Georgia Championship Wrestling territory. So rest in peace, shout out to the natural Hacksaw, the original Hacksaw, Butch Reed.
R.I.P., man.
Yes. Yep. All right, man. That's been a doozy of an episode right there. It's been a doozy of an episode right there, but we're going to get out of here. This is the We Coming For You cast. You have been listening to that. I am RVS. You can find me at Franchise06. That's FRANCHICE06. I'm a partner right here. Is.
Oh, man. You can catch me on all social media platforms at R8TED_R.
Yes, make sure y'all follow us on social media. We are at WCFYcast on Instagram, Twitter. We are on Facebook. We got a private Facebook group. We Coming For You Wrestling Cast fans. Make sure you hit us up on there. Make sure you email us. Hit us up on the YouTube, hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, but email us as well. You got questions, comments, concerns. Y'all mad that I said I'm gonna fight Jim Cornette on site? Man, let us know. We Coming For You cast at gmail.com. Last but not least, hit us up on our website at prowrestlingblack.org.
It is a real website, y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's real. It's so real. Well, we gotta get out of here, man. Whoa. Yeah. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. I got something too. I just remembered.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Wait a minute. We got breaking news here on the We Coming For You cast.
Yeah, we got breaking news.
Breaking news. Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Your boy New Jack at it again, dog.
Uh-oh. We got New Jack. We got New Jack in the news.
Oh, this dude, man. I got the rights.
Yep, you got it.
New Jack, man. Man. Oh boy.
Shout out before we go into there, the breaking news that I have. So Mia Yim and Keith Lee, they just got engaged like 3 hours ago. Congratulations to Mia Yim and Keith Lee on their engagement. Yes, I know we about to get ratchet after this, but shout out to y'all.
Yes. But your boy New Jack.
Uh-oh.
Man. Do I have you prepare yourself for this one, man?
Oh no.
Prepare yourself.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
New Jack, the original gangster. And I'm stopping by to wish RVS a happy birthday. Also, I understand you do a lot for your company, for your podcast. But that's good. Maybe one day I'll come on your podcast and we can stab some motherfuckers.
Yes!
That don't work. Take my crossbow and bust some motherfuckers in the head.
Yes! Oh shit!
From the original gangster. Here's you, RVS.
Hold on, pause. Hold on. Go back. We got to, hold on. Wait. Number one. Hey, man. My nigga. Hold on. You got to rewind it because we got to take the shot. Number two. Start it over. Number two, New Jack, yes. I don't know about stabbing motherfuckers, but we gonna have you on here, bro.
Run it back, y'all.
Yo, run that shit back.
New Jack, the original gangster. And I'm stopping by to wish RVS a happy birthday. Also, I understand you do a lot for your company, for your podcast. But that's good. Maybe one day I'll come on your podcast and we can stab some motherfuckers. That don't work. Take my crossbow and bust some motherfuckers in the head. From the original gangster. Here's you, RVS.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Yes, sir. Motherfucking New Jack. Yes. Oh, man.
So,
wait, did he just send that to you?
So that's why, so I've been trying to, I sent you breadcrumbs so you didn't really know everything.
Yeah.
So I've been holding on to this since Tuesday.
Oh shit.
So I hit him up on Cameo. First of all, we don't get paid or anything by this. Shout outs to Cameo.
Yo,
New
Cameo's
Jack.
crazy.
Shout outs to your debut on the We Coming For You cast.
Hey man,
Hey,
many to come. Many
I
more.
appreciate you doing this for me and my homeboy. I known this dude since third grade, man.
Yes.
I didn't know what else better way. And that's when the funny thing when Melissa just came in, she said, "You better quit trying to one up me. I'm really fucked up now." That's why I say I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, you're really not gonna like my."
Now, so here's the thing. Now, all we got to do is when New Jack on, we got to bring Melissa on too.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, listen, we might just have to move that whole thing to Patreon. That might just go right into Patreon, just right there.
I've been holding on to this since Tuesday.
Man,
and it's so hard not to fucking send this shit to you. And so here's the thing.
Yeah.
When I paid for it and got it all done, he put it out public. So I'm sitting here the entire week like, I hope RVS don't check out Cameo because it's literally his first video.
Oh shit! No, I have. Oh man, I have not.
First video on the webpage.
Oh,
I'm like, and it's got my name on it too.
Oh no!
Oh
man!
I'm like, oh shit! I hope he don't fucking see this shit.
No, I ain't been checking none of that. Oh man, I appreciate that, man.
Remember, I told y'all. Episode 37 was the episode that you would never forget.
This is it. This is it. Until we get a proper interview from New Jack. I was like, I just hope he don't stab nobody live on the earth.
So how Cameo works? So shout out to Cameo. You click who you want, right? And first of all, there's a lot of egregious ass motherfucking prices on here. Do you know Steve Harvey is like $800 to get him to do a fucking 20?
Fuck out my face, man. I watch Family Feud.
Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all, bro. I'm gonna show y'all.
Fuck out my face, man.
I'm gonna show y'all how egregious some of these cats are, bro. Hold on, man. We not out of here. I know we said we get out of there. We ain't out of here, man. I was holding this surprise for you.
Oh man, dude, man, I appreciate that. That shit is crazy.
We go to Cameo's site, bro. Some of these motherfucking prices are absolutely fucking outrageously high. Like, Steve Harvey wants $750, bro.
Man,
$750
for what? For what? I can go on Family Feud for free. I can win money on Family Feud. What are you talking about?
Prices are just crazy.
Damn, I was about to say Stanley from The Office is what is that? Scroll up a little bit. The $349. Damn,
right.
That ain't even Florida Stanley, man. I know regular ass Stanley.
Somebody wanted $1,000.
Come on, man.
Like, some of this shit is outrageously stupid.
Come on, bro.
But your boy New Jack was reasonable. He took care of it. Like, so what you do is you set it up. You give him a picture. I had to give him a picture of you
Oh shit!
I got your Instagram photo.
Hey, I'm about to say. I feel like somehow New Jack knew we was black, and that's why he didn't give us too much shit. He was like, "Hey, these are niggas, man. He's like, these are niggas after my own heart, man."
I sent him a video of what to say, and I sent him a video of what to say. I was like, "Look, bro," verbatim. I said, "Look, dog, man. I don't know. I'm not good on this sentimental shit. Like, my boy just got a new car. It's his birthday. He do a lot of work for the podcast. I haven't had a chance to thank him." And I was like, "Look, bro, I literally said, bro, I don't know. I'm not good at this sentimental shit. Just say something funny, but drink a shot at the end." And that was it.
My man. My nigga. Oh shit! Is that where the Kettle One came from?
Yeah, that's why I was like, "Yo, can you get Kettle One?" Because
I was like, man, I don't drink no light liquor, man.
Well, I know I was gonna get you with that one. I was like, "Boy,
oh man, yeah, I got God, man. I got God. I can't even say nothing about that, man. I appreciate that.
I'll send it to you because now I can.
Yeah.
Listen. Do not kill me, okay? I'm sorry. Stop. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's business. It's
business. Doesn't like wrestling. I like wrestling. I got him New Jack. Say happy birthday. That's it. I'm
about to say I probably have to explain to her who New Jack is.
Right.
I'm just gonna have to sit her down and watch some shit. She gonna be like, I don't want to watch this no more. Turn this off.
It's just you should show her the Dark Side of the Ring episode with New Jack. Yeah. And then say, let's watch this. Let's go right together. Play.
Here you go.
Motherfucker. New Jack, appreciate you, bro.
New Jack. You know what, Jack, man? After that, I'm reaching out. You're going to hear from me pretty soon.
Now you can put a reaction video on there now.
Oh, I can put oh, yeah. Hey, Jack, I'm reaching out. I'll reach out real soon. Hit us up. I'm going to direct you to this video so you can see it. We got to get you on the show for real. Let's go. Oh, man.
Well, that concludes episode 37 of We Coming For You Cast, y'all.
That's it.
For RVS, for ROD, and for New Jack, we out.
Peace.
You want it? You got it. You want me to get crazy? I'll get crazy. Sitting there apologizing. For what? Because I gotta fight three guys? Three guys trying to kill me? I'm a gang member, baby. Remember that.